The most common accusation directed at Islam today is not violent. It appears civilized. Islam, so it is claimed, does not allow freedom of thought. But before acceptance or rejection, we need to ask one simple question. What do we actually mean by freedom of thought? Freedom of thought is a broad term, but the disagreement begins when it is forced into a single imposed meaning. Does freedom mean thinking with no boundaries, endless doubt, or rejecting any authority beyond the human being? Islam does not oppose thinking. It rejects the chaos that is labeled as thinking. At a time when asking questions was a crime, the Quran addressed the human being directly. Will you not reason? Will you not reflect? Bring your proof. This was not a restriction of the mind, but a liberation of it in a world that feared thinking. Islam does not tell you, do not think, nor does it say, surrender your mind. It says clearly, think, but do not betray your intellect. It does not forbid questions. It forbids claims without evidence. It does not stop inquiry, it stops recklessness. In the Islamic methodology, doubt is a stage, not a permanent residence. Questions are a means, not a tool of destruction. Reason is a path to truth, not a break from it. When freedom turns into the denial of everything, this is not liberation, it is loss. And the striking paradox is that the societies most vocal about freedom of thought practice unspoken restrictions, topics that must not be approached, ideas deemed socially unacceptable, voices excluded without trial. Authorities exist, but without acknowledgement. Islam does not create a conflict between reason and faith. It builds a balanced equation, a mind that thinks, a revelation that guides, an ethics regulated by a divine law, no oppression and no chaos. This accusation did not arise from Islamic texts, but from other religious experiences that lived through a sharp conflict with reason. That experience was transferred and attached to Islam, even though Islam never lived it. In Islam, reason is not the enemy of faith, nor is faith a prison for the mind. True freedom is not walking without direction, but knowing where you are heading